Hey everybody, welcome back to Dishonored 2. James with you. That was pretty flamboyant of Megan making a statement to us. And that statement was, in another life, you may have to deal with me too. Well, we all know who she really is. She's Billy Lurk. And heck, she couldn't even beat down. How the heck is she going to beat us? Oh, that's not here over there. Now we got a job to do, so let's go do it.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Cyria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
I stay ready.
Yes, let's go.
But of course, I wish she still had her arm and her eyes. She'd be a very useful ally. Because I know you remember her from the Knife of Dunwall, and she did all the recon stuff for Dowd. Pretty useful person to have around. But she could also be a formidable enemy too if you got on the wrong side of her. Not saying that she's weak, but she's pretty quick with that blade. Or was. Because we certainly had our hands full at the end of Knife of Dunwall, didn't we? Come on now.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Hey, you should know all about it.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Now behind us back here is a bottle of ether if you need it. Or Howler does, I should say. You should already have, your Howler bolts by now.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing their gazebo, adding an exotic so they're in touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a River Cross show to use as an ashtray. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Please don't fall in the water. The one I worry about the most on this four-way takedown is that guy up there. Him falling in the water. 'Cause if he falls in the water, that's 4 deaths you have. That's a chance you take if you do it the way I just did it. But once again, we got lucky. Now we want to get him off of there because we don't want the guards looking down here and seeing that he is incapacitated. Get that rewire tool. Now we're going to go on the boat here and pick up a few goodies. Man, he's still writing bad press.
Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh no, please! I'm just a poor maid!
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy!
Oh, please.
Don't hurt me!
Should I start by...
Once again, we put them up high so the rats don't get them. There's 4 rats right down at the bottom of the hill here. Gonna take care of them right there. Whoop, they got away. All right.
What was that?
It was breaking glass. Make our way out here and take this guy out. Relieve him of his tools of destruction. Now there's 4 guards on the other side of this wall here, so we'll have to use a stun mine on them. Now you can do... No, we don't want a spring razor. I want him alive, not dead.
Has the wall of light been acting up? Think I've spotted someone's...
Haha! Gets him every time. One more. Come on, Junior. Thank you. That'll basically eliminate the guards for here. Now there are 3 more guards up on top of the roof that will be going here directly. Right up there. We'll keep the officers together here. The first thing I'm going to do we'll get some money and get up here and get some more juice or elixir. Come here, girl. Let's make sure you stay asleep. Now, on a higher chaos level, there'll be another bottle of bath soap in here. Of course, you'll have to break the window to get it, and when you do, Usually that'll summon those two witches that are outside the window there. The ones we're about to eliminate. We'll hear in a few minutes anyway. But right now, there we go. Gotta love that pool. So we have two witchy poos right here. Okay, let me go ahead and just move this so I don't have to keep turning that wheel. Geronimo! Witches are so stupid. My next question is, how in the world are they going to get anything in here to dump that? Well, I guess they could come through there, but I don't think so. It's an old building. There's some extra money for us. Debate, debate, debate. What do they say? You study long, you study wrong. Now there are a couple of guards over here.
Happened to Pearlton and Lieutenant Colbert?
You know what?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing for each other.
No, she went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol.
What the void?
I see it.
Try not to lay these guards into that wood there. Every time you break something, you take a chance in killing these people. And if you're trying to run a low chaos, you don't want to do that. Whoa, not getting a big hurry here. There are 5 tripwires here. Four and 5. Yeah. Go up here and pay the outsider a visit.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated baker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Well, depending how we get through the conservatory, he may get his wish. Don't worry, we're still going to the black market. Good night.
Karnaka, my Karnaka, brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city trust the law. This is the Duke. You must all know my voice by now. A new empress sits on the throne in Dunwall. Our rightful ruler, Delilah Caldwell, first of her name. May she reign forever. There are some traitors who question her claim to the throne. Morley, Tivia, treasonous nations skulking in the cold, gloomy north. If they want war, we'll give it to them, no matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. Serkonis will fight for Delilah to the bitter end.
In any normal culture, that would have incited a riot right there.
Dear Stomach, I have received your request and agree that dinner time cannot come quickly enough. Unfortunately, we are still on duty. I will get back to you if I hear anything more. Sincerely.
Sure, he knows how to talk with wolves. What a lick spill.
I'm glad we didn't need it.